And that seems to be somewhat working. Since his Pikachu isn't listening to him, though, well, now it's their turn. After I do one thing real quick.
For some reason, I feel like Ash would have been turned into a portal.
Mm. But now it's their turn because comics, not comics, that's Zengame's fully evolved form. Matthew is going to tell Zenigame to basically be tackling them while the others use basic commands, like struggle and stuff. But you used your turn by getting everyone to do something, Maz. Now it's the Fusion's turn, because even Alex did something by, well, doing the most basic of thing and, well, body slamming them along with having his Charmander body slamming them. Not a very bright move since it got him close, but it works for damaging his
Okay.
moves. So now we have the Shock Tanglers. Those things are basically those wire monsters. And they're going to use this. Wait. Dang it. Hold on. Let me put it on public because dear Lord knows I can't do the right thing with this. Here we go. What are each of your evasions?
Okay, let's have a look.
Will you actually both of us?
That includes yours.
I was asking if you were actually both of us.
Yep, both of you.
Okay, I'm pulling up my character sheet now. And it looks like my invasion is at 0.
Okay, it does 12 damage to you.
Alright.
Mega, how much is your evasion? But that's not including defense, which your special defense is 7, so actually does 5 damage.
I couldn't find where my efficient is.
Let me see what it is, because I can get that for you. Because your evasion is right under your HP markers. You have a special evasion of 1. So it still does damage, but because you have a special evasion of 5, it does special defense of 5, it does his 7 to you.
Good. Okay. With 7 damage, right?
5 damage, yep. Then we have the Master of Spawns coming in, which they're going to be attacking physically and bashing into you. Both of you. And dang it if I can just hit the right thing and make it public first. Okay, that's something to note to do for next session. And okay. I don't think either of your AC is evasion is 8. And, well, let me see your defense. You're fine. You tank the hit fine, Mega. Well, Rattle does, because you have a higher than 6 defense on physical. Maz, so do you. And I'm guessing as do the others. So, now let's go back to you, Maz. Which of these do you want to attack first?
Okay. I will attack the one that's closest to Alistair.
Okay. Which, in this case, it's a spawn. You could, hey, with your hidden power, get in there and use a burst.
No, I'm just
Okay.
gonna have Perry attack it.
Okay. Because that can work on Perry's turn, but you can also use it on your turn. Go in the middle of it and use burst while commanding Perry. Okay.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, you don't want to get in the fray of it either?
No.
Okay. So,
Alright.
you want Perry to do what?
I'm gonna have him tackle.
Okay. Okay. Why didn't it do the damage? Should have done the damage.
Did it hit?
Yeah, but it should have done the damage. Oh, well, you can do the damage and accuracy at the same time with the first dice or the name. Okay?
I'd like to see if it hits first.
Okay. Just easier to do both. Make sense? And with that, you kill it. It just disappears into
Okay.
goo.
Well, that's one less to worry about.
So Alistair, in this case, will have his frou-frou. Let me see where his is. Let me find it. So, here we go. I'll have his frou-frou use tackle 2 on one, which surprisingly takes one out at 27 damage. Now your turn, Mega.
I guess he's
You
throw
can
again.
command Villy again, or you can command Villy and attack them again and have Villy attack some, or you can go at them.
Throw at him again.
Okay. Okay. Accuracy 2. I know they have no power. So you get rid of the front line. So,
Hey,
what is it you want Villy to do?
I was gonna say, Jonathan, could you help?
He can, and he actually will. Just give me a second. Seeing these as weak enemies, but enemies nonetheless, are a danger to his trainer, he will actually...
If the
Well,
Charizard's gonna attack, I
yep,
feel he's
I'm
gonna
just
use
going to
Helping
his
Hand.
sheet first, because Lavi himself will otherwise... Let me see where it is. Team First Floof. Burns. Let me see his attacks real quick.
I was gonna say, I feel he's gonna use Helping Hand on the Charizard.
Yep. And thing is, oh, well, helping hand. And with that helping
Yeah.
hand, which you don't really have to use, which will help, but I'm not gonna make you roll it because of how strong the Charizard is works to take out those enemies.
Okay.
Because it's a 52 damage and 5 accuracy. But it seems like these things are going down pretty quickly, like they're just grunt work with some of the other teams. Of the
Well, it seems
stronger
like
ones.
we're done.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are paling in comparison to some of the other team members that are there. Not really team members, but some of the other teams that seem to be from Utopus. But then again, they did compete in a league. Seems like most of them are gone, and that Really? All that's left is really just Ash's group? Who, and Maz's group. And let me zoom out to make sure. Yeah, all that's really left is Maz's group and Ash's group.
I guess my case goes to help Ash.
Okay. So you want to move your character over there? He's to the north of you. And that's where Matthew and Zenigame will go. Actually. Well, finishes up with them. And the other guys will finish helping out the rest. And the other more known trainers will help finish up there with everyone else. Help get people evacuated or into buildings to stay safe. So, Maz, you can let them handle it and go to Ash and his team, or you can continue handling these guys and let them capture some of them.
I'll continue fighting.
Okay, what do you want to do in this case?
I'm gonna have Perry growl.
Okay. Go ahead. That he basically just whimpers. These things are gooey and very big and intimidating compared to him. He got -1 with a 1. Yeah. So, Jake, in this case, let me find him. Jake will have his Honeds try to capture one of them by knocking it out or doing something in this case. We'll try to slow one down by using Icy Wind. Okay. And actually, he gets about, let me see. This takes out this, and this. And Valerie will have her see Waddle, which is actually, let me see. Yep, a part of Alistair's team. Okay. You might recognize her if you know Alistair well. Use String Shot.
Okay.
And with that, they're
Okay.
actually, they may not be bound, but for the sake of it, I'll say they're stuck. Okay?
Okay.
So, this way they can be used for research. Do you want to leave them or carry them back to the lab? Or let the others carry them to the lab and go help your team?
I'll help them.
Okay, you can go through the river to get up to Alex and them, or you can join Ash, Matthew, and Rattle.
I'm gonna go with Alex.
Okay, so you're going to cross the river?
Yeah, I'm gonna cross the river.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Do I need to roll for anything?
No, just your movement speed, which is part of your capabilities.
Alright.
Or you can just move over and make it quicker. Because I care about movement in the more non-roleplay number crunchy areas. But this is more roleplay, just quicker travel. Make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Because after all, we're telling a story. True?
Yeah. True.
So go ahead and I'll move you if you want.
Sure.
Okay. And hold on. Technically, you guys might witness something flying overhead here soon if you roll perception. Because you hear a roar.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Here we go.
Matthew doesn't really need a... Maz, you failed a perception check.
Okay.
Raul, you notice. I'm going to roll a perception check for Ash, but Matthew? Oh dear lord. He knows the roar too well, and it's like he's about to run towards it. abandoning the battle. Let me find our team. It's like I have so many teams in this and so many open things now. Alex, okay, let's roll his perception if I can get to the core page. It's a natural 6 since it's a... Okay, Alex somehow noticed it just by a 6-foot thing and it's out of a 6. And it seems to be the highest it can go for him, so I'll allow it. Wait, that's Raw Darkstar. Hold on. Ash? Let me see. Perception is also a 1. And he fails it. So, you guys can roll attacks to attack them real quick while I get something. Because I'm going to roll one for
Okay.
Ash.
Ah,
Yeah, -1. Does not hit. Here there's the AC. The 0 force palm of Ash does, though.
Okay.
So, let me check something. And it has 27 damage, so it does take something out. So, I guess it'll take out one of the spawns as Ash runs up. Try and protect Pikachu, which he seems to notice. Questioning. Your turn, Maz. You want to take something out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and attack.
Okay. With hidden power, or are you gonna just have parry attack?
I'm going to attack it.
Okay, you're gonna run into the fray?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me just roll for accuracy.
Okay.
Okay, DB is accuracy, right? Or D something or other.
Just hit the name of the attack, because then we can see all of it, and it'll be a lot easier to understand. Okay, you actually hit, and you do, and show me where you'll stand, okay? In the fray?
Where I stand?
Yeah. Move your, okay. It'll take out these 3, where if you stood right here, it would take out these 6. Basically,
Better than
right here
nothing.
would have taken out those 6, or right here takes out these 3. Well, right here takes out, oh, it only takes out those 2 in a burst. Okay?
Okay.
So, are you going to have parry attack also?
Yeah, I'm also gonna have him attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, let me just pull up his sheet.
Okay. And,
Try to hit.
yep, he's going to charge forward at this one, if I'm correct, right? And take it out. So, you notice something land and drop off its passengers. With a yell from a trainer you know too well from Matthew's visits, which you should know well because he's also a dex holder, one of the most famous trainers. Yes, you have met XD001. And with XD001 seeing him at the end of the battle, well, he ain't too happy about that. He's targeting, well, he's doing a range of 6 and targeting quite a few. Just not only moving different rocks from ancient power when it's only supposed to target one, it would be a lot of different rocks, right? Guys?
Okay.
Here's where flavor comes into effect. Because, Maz, you know how Perry can use 2 vines or sometimes more? Mainly just 2.
Yeah.
Well, say he uses his 2 vines, even though it's a 1 target attack, he uses his vines on 2 separate targets, 1 on each.
Okay.
So say Ancient Power from XD001, 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks used. Make sense now?
Okay.
That's where flavor comes into power. Okay?
Okay.
So if you ever want to try and say, a move differently, flavor it, okay? And I'll allow it.
All right.
Does that help?
Yeah, that helps.
Because I'm very lenient with this. This is a story, and it's based on the anime, games, and all that, so flavor it. So, now, do you guys want to take it out or let Michael handle the rest?
I'm gonna keep fighting.
Okay,
I'll
you
keep
can run
fighting as
into the fray
well.
with Shock Tangler, and Riddle, what do you want to do?
I'll keep fighting as well.
Okay, you both want to combine your powers and attack the last 3 Shock Tanglers?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, Riddle's misses, but how does yours do, Maz?
Okay, I'm pulling up my sheet now.
Okay,
It's hidden power, right?
yep, hidden power. Okay, with both of yours combined, you do great. With hidden power mixed with his physical attack, it takes out the last 3. Whoa, not Ash. Ash does not get taken out. But from this, I will say you guys can move up to level 7. Except for Villy, which I gotta change the name on the token real quick. Villy, Villy basically hits the point where she is level 7. So you guys have had your Pokemon reach the level 7.
Cool.
So that's good news. Now we can stop for the night or continue on.
What do you want to do, Mega?
Hold on. What is it?
We can continue on for the rest of what would be episode 1, session 1, or stop for the night.
I'm fine with either.
I'm fine with either as well.
We can continue, but I've noticed that it'll only take us another hour to do the rest of session 1. So I could technically plan for more if we stop now, okay?
Okay.
And plan more accordingly, make sense? Finish up the
Yeah.
movie part and plan that way. Show Maz and you Mega the movie. Make sense?
Okay.
And so you guys get a basis of what I was planning on doing. Stat some stuff out and
I
that stuff.
remember the series already. Power usually wins.
Okay. So, you want to stop for the night and I plan out so we have more for part 2 of session 1?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Now let me stop the